Hey everybody, welcome to the next playthrough here on Badger API. Welcome to Advance Wars 2. We played the original, we played some robot games, and now we're going to play the sequel. You thought it was the prequel? I think it's for sure the sequel. This is the second time I'm recording this intro, so I'm trying my hardest not to say the same things twice. I'm trying to say hey to everybody in chat, hey to everybody on YouTube, and I'm going to press the start button. We're going to jump right in. To everybody, I was saying the first time around, I had a lot of fun with the first game, despite the weird ending, so much that, it's time to jump into the sequel. Not the prequel, as Laz thought it was, but the sequel. There are two more on the DS as far as I know. Are those also... I would assume those are also sequels. Are they an alternate timeline? I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll have to check those out. But for now, we gotta fight our way through the story. What's up, Nell? New? Game? Go. Macroland, where the Black Hole Army's iron fist has crushed all opposition. Elsewhere, their grip is tightening. I remember this guy. This guy threw a bunch of meteors at me. Hawk, come to me! By your command, my lord Sturm. How goes the Macroland invasion? Excellent, my lord. The other COs have just completed their operations. Our objective is clear, is it not? To establish a base of black hole operations here on Wars World. Yes. Recently, I instigated a great conflict between the countries here. I sought to conquer them all amidst the unrest. I failed. That was in Cosmoland, was it not, my lord? I will not make the same mistakes again. This time, I will have a base and invade at my leisure. To that end, I need materials and money. Do not worry, my lord. The COs have been given their orders. They will transport all that you desire from the lands they seize. Do not fail me. Never, my lord. Don't do it. Campaign Orange Star. Hey, Sammy. Nell said you needed to see us. That's what you needed to send us. Ah, Andy, Max, thanks for coming so quickly. You're not going to believe this, but the Black Hole Army's back. You've got to be kidding. Didn't they learn their lesson the last time? I guess not. Let's go get them. Where are they? Slow down, Andy. The enemy's not here in Cosmoland. Huh? But where are they? In our world, in Wars World. There are several continents, right? Wars World is crazy. What? Really? Continents? What's an airbase? You twerp. You don't know anything, do you? Hey, you're not calling me dumb, are you? I'm just saying that people who don't know anything don't know nothing. I feel you, Max. Knock it off, you two. There's neither the time or place in that. According to Nell, Macroland is the focus of the conflict, but they've been spotted in other countries too, including here in Orange Star, and Blue Moon, and Yellow Comet. Yep, and Green Earth as well. I wonder if they're mobilizing to push back the Black Hole Army too. Woohoo! It'll be like a family reunion! Andy, this is war! Do you think that's anything to be excited about? No, but we'll get to see everyone again, and that makes me happy. Fantastic. It's a little, music's a little jet set radio-y. It's a little funky in the back. I'm kind of digging it. Anyway, come on, let's go. Hold on, Andy? Andy? Ah, he's gone. Oh, well, we gotta go sometime, right? At least he's got the right attitude. No sense getting all bummed out before the battle even begins. You know, it's been so peaceful around here lately. I just know Nell is going to want to give us all a little refresher course on basic combat ops. But that's fine. After all, you can never have too much training. Oh, great. Just what I wanted. Another boring lecture. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start the game by calling it boring, Max. Is that what we're doing? Take out Black Hole's troops. Hey, why aren't the Orange Star lines broken? They're stronger than we had anticipated. I don't want excuses. I want victory. More trouble, sir. We reports of a new Orange Star CO arriving. Lord Flak, if we continue, we're only going to take more casualties. Nothing else to do. Use the troops we've got left. The Orange Star CO. What's he like? What is he doing? What's he got? Who is he? Where is he? Mission 1 cleanup. All right. We're gonna learn how to play Advance Wars, everybody. What do you think? We got little guys, they got little guys, we're gonna move our little guys, they're gonna move their little guys, and then the little guys are gonna butt heads, and someone's gonna end the game by having more little guys. We've taken care of the majority of Black Hole's forces here. The Black Hole army has proven to be quite dangerous. Commander! Oh my god, he's got a sprite! That kind of scares the hell out of me, actually. I don't know if I like that. We've located the... We're putting a real face to the mindless faces that we throw into the massacres, huh? We located the remaining enemy units, preparing to launch pursuit. Understood. I'll take it from here. Nell, what's the matter? Are you okay? Oh, Andy, sorry for the sudden call. Where are the bad guys? Settle down. I've wiped out most of the enemy. Oh, I was hoping I'd get a chance to show off for you. Don't be foolish, Andy. This is no training exercise. Oh, this is a training exercise, but not. You might be a mechanical wizard, but you still need to practice with soldiers. I don't think you're as combat ready as you'd like to believe. You can take over for me, but I'm going to give you instructions as you go, and I want you to listen. Yes, ma'am. Let's get started. Oh, there's that song again. Hold on. I'm jamming real quick. Even though I heard it way too much in the original, I can still jam out. The orange units are under your command. Your enemies are the black units at the top right corner of the map. Your goal is simple. Reclaim our land. Do that by capturing the enemy HQ or defeating all enemy units. Move out and be careful not to let the enemy defeat your troops. Okay, I'm ready to go. Rushing into battle only to get beaten wins us nothing. Let's review some basic troop deployment first. First, use this cursor to give orders. Here, move it with the control. I don't even move it with the control pad. Here, try giving orders to a unit. Move the cursor onto a unit and press the A button. That's an infantry unit. They have low firepower, but they're essential to combat. Now, do you remember what our goals are on this map? You bet. Get rid of all the bad guys or capture their HQ. You did remember. Well done. Now, this is important. Only foot soldiers can capture properties. Of course, infantry units are a type of foot soldier. That's right. If I don't have any foot soldiers, I can't capture anything. Right. Now, don't forget. You can only capture enemy and neutral properties. The capture command appears when you move an infantry unit onto these. Okay, let's move a unit. You notice that some of the spaces around the unit change color? That's the unit's movement range. When you finish moving a unit, the command menu will appear. Select Wait if you have no further orders for that unit. I remember. It wasn't too long ago. I wonder in real time how soon after the original the sequel actually came out. Are you going to tell me about this transport? You sure are. That's an APC unit. APCs have no attack capabilities. Oh, weak! Weak in combat, perhaps, but they're incredibly useful. They can load and transfer infantry units to supply your units. Load, huh? I don't get it, but it sounds useful. If you move infantry units onto the APCs, the load command appears. Then, use the drop command to unload those units. Transporting troops and APCs like this gets your infantry where they need to be in a hurry. I get it. Infantry units can move 3 spaces, but APCs can move 6. I've got to give that a try. Be careful. Units that have been dropped can only be ordered to wait. Also, you can only drop units onto terrain they could normally traverse. If I drop infantry in the sea, they might drown, huh? Okay, I won't forget. By the way, Nell, what's supply? War has become even more advanced. Hey, what's going on, reaction? Units lose both fuel and primary weapon ammo as they fight. When they run out of primary weapon ammo, your units use weaker attacks. When they run out of gas, your units can't move. APCs can supply fuel and rounds to units in adjacent spaces. APCs automatically supply any nearby units at the start of each turn. However, you can use supply command if you need supplies quickly. Okay, so APCs are used to help out other units. Got it. Extra ammo and stuff, huh? Do regular units have that or just vehicles? I guess we'll find out. Alright, now take a close look at the movement range. You see how the APC can't travel in the mountains? All units have a movement type. This affects their movement cost. APCs move on treads like tanks, so they can't cross mountains or rivers. To see intel on units, select them and press the R button. How do I check which units can move in specific types of terrain? Place the cursor on the terrain and press the R button for intel. I see. Okay. Ships, transports, and air units. Well, we'll move this up. And then next turn, we will put someone on there and then push forward into the enemy. When you finish deploying your units, your turn's finished. Place the cursor in empty space, press the A button. On the command menu, select End to complete your turn. I got you. Oh man, listen to this song. That woman's tough. Can I win with these units? Ha! This is where the fun starts. I like their little space helmets. Hey, Nell, we're fighting the Black Hole Army, right? Yes. However, it isn't Sturm we're facing. It looks like another CO. I get the impression that whoever it is just wants to smash things. Well, he's not getting away with anything while I'm around. That's the spirit. I knew I can count on you. Now, let me give you some instructions on combat. Infantry under your command here are direct combat units. Direct combat is when I move next to an enemy unit and attack, right? That's right. You're such a quick study. After you attack, the enemy will always counterattack if possible. Damaged units lose firepower, though, so even if the enemy fires back, it's to your advantage to attack first. Okay, so my attack reduces enemy HP and its attack strength. That means I take less damage. He who strikes first wins. Yeah, this was on... this was Game Boy Advance, wasn't it? I believe so. Yeah, this was definitely Game Boy Advance. Advance Wars is in the title. I was... Yes. Advance Wars is on Game Boy Advance. Again, I would like to know how long it took between the first and second game, personally, because it looks like it was the same engine to me. Although they did draw that infantry sprite, which again was a little off-putting for me. I'll have to see what all the changes are too, since we played the first game. We could see how they improved on the formula. Everybody seems to rave about the sequel, so I'm excited to get in here. We just got to get past the tutorial stuff first, so let's learn that damaged units will have an icon on them displaying the remaining HP. If their HP reaches 0, they vanish from the battle, so be careful. Move next to the opponent, and fire will appear in the command menu. Select fire, confirming your target, combat will begin. Simple. Sure is, I'm itching to get started. You see the window on the left, right? That's called Cursor Intel Window. The heart icon shows HP, the fuel tank shows remaining gas. If the unit is a primary weapon, the number of rounds left is shown as a CO. It's your duty to be aware of unit's conditions. Okay, are we good? We're good? We're done? We're done chatting? How much HP this guy got? Oh, 10. 96 fuel. I was like, 96 AP. Also, fuel is on infantry now, huh? That's interesting. What's the range on these guys? So, if I move here... Can those guys move up there? No. So I should be able to go here, drop this guy off, and then move this guy up, and then we'll end our turn. Yeah, you familiar with the Advance Wars games at all, Laz? Wish our little idiots had cool space helmets. Me too. Me too. Also, I moved this guy up here, and it wasn't even the thing to do. Also, this guy's got cover, so I don't like that. We're going to drop this guy in the forest. Then we're going to move up and attack this guy in the forest. Well, they got really cool space helmets. Look at that. Oh, well, hey. You can play along with me then. If I can inspire people to dig up their old game collections, then it was worth it. Damn, that dude just exploded. We're going to end turn there. He's moving up. He's also got the forest. Oh, man. He messed me up. I'm going to... I was like, I'm going to back attack, but I'm not going to back attack. Get him! If I take this guy, move him here, take this guy, move him here. Amazing new graphics. Crazy new graphics. Boom! The Orange Star Army is here. I order you to surrender. You did it, Andy. This area has been liberated. But it was kind of too easy. Don't worry. I have a feeling that we're in for a whole slew of combat. Today, however, we celebrate your victory. Keep up the good work. Mission complete. Oh my god, there's a mission complete announcer? This really is a new game. Oh man, we got an S rank? That's right, all that front mission really working out for us, huh? That's just a taste of my skill. This is the same victory song, though. I'm jamming. I'm bobbing my head to it right now. Save current data. Yup. Campaign. Orange Star. Oh, look at this thing. Look at the after image effect. Poof, poof, poof. It's so fast. It's so fast. I mean, it is covering a lot of ground really quick, right? This is a whole ass continent. Black hole's closing in. Can I hold the bridge? Lord Flak, Orange Star forces side on the opposite shore. What? Is that all they've got? Ha! Send out the tanks. Tanks are powerful and they move far. Tanks are the best. I kind of agree with them. Orange Star COs, ha! I will crush them. Crush them all. Let's do it. Border Skirmish, Mission 2. We're also eventually going to play Valkyria Chronicles on here. I know ZX would appreciate that. Once again, this guy's picture, huh? In my face? Commander, enemy troops have been spotted on the far side of the river. Are you sure? Here? In this rural area? What are your orders, ma'am? Should we cease ops and attack? That's affirmative, soldier. We can't allow the enemy a foothold this deep in Orange Star territory. Good assessment, Sammy. That's the tactical sense I expect from the Special Forces Commander. Nell, what are you doing here? Oh, is Nell going to go visit, like, each commander in order? This is your special thing. This is how it works. Tracking down the CEO who's invading Orange Star, of course. Sammy, can I trust you to take care of the situation? Yes, ma'am. But if you had some advice you can offer, I'd feel much more confident. I'd be happy to, Sammy. Okay, troops, let's move out. Lord Flak, our infantry has reported finding Orange Star properties. What? Enemy cities? Captured bases, grunt work. But I was told we need cash to fund the invasion. Listen up. If it ain't nailed down, steal it. Now, cities, bases, or whatever. They all got capture numbers of 20. Thanks, tutorial enemy. Any infantry with an HP of 10 can reduce the capture number by 10. I really thought Nell would be saying this. This is, alright. So that means you secure a property in 2 days. If you move or get taken out while capturing, you gotta start over again. You got that? Well then, get moving. Black hole needs cash. Alright. Sam, you already know the basic troop deployment, so please look at the cursor intel window below. There's some stars below the HQ icon, right? These illustrate the level of defensive cover offered by this terrain. The higher the defensive cover, the less damage you take in combat. So try choosing terrain that'll also, that allows you, I can read words, allows you to mitigate battle damage. If you need terrain intel, just press the R button. So that means it's better to engage these tanks from the woods rather than on plains or roads, right? You've got it. Go get him, Sammy. We should probably... Oh, okay. Tell me all about it. I was going to say we should probably use this mech unit. That's a mech unit. Mech units are stronger than infantry units. As foot soldiers, they can capture, use transports, and cross mountains. And, as it says under CO on the map menu, your tops with infantry. Is that what that said? Infantry under your command have superior firepower. This allows them to hold their own even against tank units. Be careful not to let the enemy fire on you first, though. Yeah, just go into the woods, attack that tank, right? Boom, boom, boom. Pretty good. He didn't make a sad face. Why didn't he make a sad face? Yeah, we just move. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Finish this tank off. Get this building. I'm always amazed at your ability to capture properties, Sammy. That extra speed is useful CO power to have in combat. Thanks! Being good at capturing troop transport is fine, but I'm not very comfortable with attacking non-infantry units. I guess that's something I'll have to work on. Yes, that is important. However, it's vital to utilize your unit talents and develop your own fighting style, too. My own fighting style? You're right, I'll do my best, ma'am. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Let's get back to my explanation. I'd like to discuss... You have 2004 compilation release of... You have the 2004 compilation release of 1 and 2. Was it put on one cartridge? I know the remake was recent for the Switch, right? I have that. That's downstairs. I like the art style in the original a lot more, though, personally. Let's see. Unlike the enemy HQ, capturing the property won't win you the battle. However, all bases are vital to the success of any campaign. Can you tell me why? Because they provide defensive cover as well as funds, right? Absolutely right. Nicely done, Sammy. That's pretty cool. I never knew there was a one cartridge release for the both of them. Well, load it up. Join me. Let's video game. Your army receives funding daily from all allied properties. If you have deployment properties, use your funds to ready new troops. As you have no deployment properties, your funds will only go towards repairing your units. Still, having lots of properties is never a bad thing, so capture as many as you can. That's something we didn't do enough of in the first game that I need to work on in this one here. Tell me about this artillery unit. This unit you select is an artillery unit. It's an indirect combat unit that can fire enemies from a distance. Attacking from a distance means you have no fear of counterstrikes. However, indirect combat units cannot fire on adjacent units. That means that indirect combat units cannot counterattack. Okay, I'll try not to expose them to direct fire. If you're able to do that, I'm sure they'll treat you right. One more thing. Indirect combat units cannot fire after moving. They can only attack from their current locations. Understood. I'll use these units to lie in wait and ambush the foe. Perfect. Now, do you remember how to check the unit's range of fire? Place the cursor on a unit, press the B button. See the lights? Artillery units have a range of fire of 2 to 3 spaces. You can confirm this intel by selecting the unit and pressing the R button. Let's do it. What's the R button? 2 to 3 spaces. B button, 2 to 3 spaces. Well, I mean, we gotta move them up. We can bring the APC up, supply our guys, and then end our turn. Actually, can I use these? Strong-willed soldier who backs up Max and Andy, a graduate of Special Forces training. Hit chocolate miss cowards? What? What does that mean? What if the same guy who made a clone of main character made a clone of the blonde tutorial lady with this all set up? Oh my god. Also swapping batteries now? Hype. Chocolate is a hit, cowards are a miss. I mean, is this guy a clone of Max? Is that what they're going for here? Or is it like just literally, you know, doppelgangers, Bizarro world stuff? Although, wait, was it Bizarro Superman a clone of Superman? Whatever. Grr, 2 women COs. Good country, I must have it. Jesus! Ouch, that unit's been hurt. I need some place to rest it. Don't panic, Sammy. There's a way to help that unit out. Units taking damage can rest on allied property. While they're resting, they recover 2 HP at the start of each turn. Plus, resting units also replenish all their fuel and ammo. Bases also have advantage of high terrain covers. Spectacular. You're right. However, enemies receive the same benefits from their bases, so capturing properties is vital to any successful combat plan. Understood. Capturing is something I excel at. Day 2. It's our turn. Thanks. I didn't realize. Move any damaged units onto secure properties and rest them. Be sure to continue capturing any bases that are not yet secure. Now, maybe there's something you've been wondering about. Let me know now. What have I been wondering about? There's some numbers displayed next to your picture, right? Those numbers are your current funds. You have 6,000 gold. Funds used to deploy new troops, but don't worry about that now. Depending on the unit's cost, some funds might be needed for repairs. That's it for my lessons today. Can I leave the rest up to you? You sure can, Nell. Please. Yes, ma'am. I feel confident of victory. I could figure this out. I do need to check their range, though, real quick. Let's see. These tanks are what I should be worried about. That's their actual attack range, right? Yeah, so they can move there. And they can move... I see. But they can't attack this bridge. So, let's take you, load you. I want this to be able to get open fire on whatever. And we can have our tank in the back ready to push out in turn. I was going to say, unless those tanks aren't going to move, but here they come. All right. Artillery. Fire! Pretty good, pretty good. We're going to take this guy out, and then we'll drive our tank up and fire on the other one. Get the alpha strike. We'll take some damage back, but it'll be all right. And we can actually put this guy in here and see if we can do something cool next turn. Oh no! Side attack! Not worried about that. I do wish it wasn't like that, though, so I can guarantee a kill on this enemy here. Let me see. You can go up in the water. So you should go up in the water. You should fire on this guy. Pretty good, pretty good. If you fire on this, you do 33 damage. Let's just pull him back. Why not? They're going to go for him? Would that be the why not? I can't really do anything to my APC. We resupply him with stuff, and I'll intern. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. What are you going to do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Uh-huh. Their little alien helmets almost look like they're from a different video game. They just got a different artist to come in and draw on top of them. It's so good. Boom! Bring you down. Knock you out. Open the path for my super cool tank to come in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's working. I remember all this stuff. I'm not going to drop yet. I'm going to intern again. Hey, leave that guy alone. Come on. That's right. You're wasting your time. I'm going to wars circles around this guy. Or he's going to keep chasing my APC around because I won't be able to finish him off. I'm going. I'm going. All right, we'll get him next turn. See what he's going to do. Are hiding in the building, huh? You go find your Japan Game Boy Advance. You have the Japanese version of 1 and 2? Is that why I didn't know about it? Was it Japan only? Yeah, we're not worried about the enemy APC. We're chilling. We're just gonna take this out. Done. Grr, not bad for a girl. You're the Black Hole CO? You're just a thug. Who do you think? Yap, yap, yap. Shut your trap. Damn, bars. I'm leaving for now. Next time, I'll put you in your place. Hey, he escaped. He was so rude, too. Oh, that makes me so angry. If I get the chance, I'm going to run him down. I'm glad we can depend on you, Sammy. I remember this is what made me buy a Japanese one. Well, you're getting a demo. We got another S rank, too. I'm pretty happy with that. That big thug, you won't get away next time. I like these little outro screens. They're pretty cool. Give me all the points. Whatever those are for, I want them. Save current data? Yep. Save complete. Speaking of, we're kind of, we're back on using our real Game Boy for real games. Again, ignore the bottom corner of the screen. Armies on both sides. It is. We're doing everybody's greatest hits. We're getting everybody one by one here, huh? All beating up on this dude over here. An ocean in the middle. Let the hostilities begin. Is that what he said? Hey, Orange Star Dogs, can you hear me? Lord Flak, the microphone. Shut up. Too complicated. Anyone there, or are you too scared to face me? What's with the racket? You lonely or something? Ha! Look, a gorilla. What did you say? If anyone here is a gorilla, it's you, ape man. I'm no ape. I'm Flak. Flak? What's that? Some sort of code name? Listen up, Flak. My name's Max. Now tell me what you jerks are doing rampaging through our country. Your country? Orange Star belongs to the Black Hole Army now. You complain, you get hurt. Oh, you think so? Give it your best shot. Get us some tanks on tanks violence. Orange Dawn. He's got a plane! Max, calm down. Nell, to lose your head is to lose the fight. I taught you that, remember? Yes, but it's just... I understand your anger, Max. No one likes seeing his homeland ravaged. All the more reason to proceed calmly and rationally. Use your head and drive these fiends from our borders, okay? You got it. Let's roll. The little country accent always slips out, huh? Everybody eventually returns to country. Now, Max, I know that you're a combat veteran, but medium tanks, battle copters, and transport copters. Tough to handle if you're a bit rusty. You deployed copters? Needs more text. Well, it has been a while since I've dealt with air units. I can't do it. But medium tanks? Come on, it's a tank. Bigger and stronger, but still a tank. Okay, I'll give you that one. In the knockdown, drag-out world direct combat, you're the champ. When it comes to firing, air units act the same as ground units. I'll bet that your tank expertise makes you handy with B-copters, too. Haha, yeah, you're probably right. In a head-to-head battle, I can't be beaten. However, indirect combat is another story, isn't it? I'll admit that your power has overcome that particular obstacle, though. You know it. Indirect combat units? Who needs them? I can't fault your confidence. Try not to overdo it. What are we looking at? We got a plane. Plane's got the range. Little dudes. Big tanks. Big tanks aren't going to be able to get to me. Planes can hit planes, right? Well, you're going to remind me. What you have there is a battlecopters, direct combat unit. Air units are easy to deploy because their movement isn't limited by terrain. Of course, they don't receive any defensive cover either. B-copter firepower is at least equal to a tank's. In dogfights with other copters, they're as tough as it can be. Press the R button for further intel. All right, I'm going to knock some heads. Let me press the R button for more intel. They got 3 vision. Thank you. We can definitely fire on other copters. Go from the side. Blah, 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 blah. I'm pretty sure they exploded in the original game, too. It's just something about knocking that guy out in the first mission and him just blowing up in my face. This is a transport copter, right? Like APCs, T-copters can carry infantry and mech units. Another similarity is that they lack weapons. T-copters cannot fire. On a map like this, where you need to circle around to reach the enemy HQ, T-copters can shorten the distance. Even seas are no obstacles. Now that's useful. Yes, it is. I'll leave it to you how to best utilize them. Loading and unloading with T-copters is handled the same as APCs. Not being able to drop units off in certain terrain is the same too. One other thing, T-copters can't unload or supply troops when flying overseas. Don't forget that. Alright. I won't forget that. I'll move up, though. Send all the tanks in. Let's go. We talked about this earlier, right? Your difficulty with indirect combat? Oh, yeah. I thought we covered that. Just hear me out, Max. See your unit's range of fire? Press the B button. In your case, the range is a little small, so be sure to take a look. Yeah, I know. You don't have to keep reminding me about it. But yeah, I admit it. Knowing your weak points is important. Wow, Max, you've come a long way. I didn't think I'd hear you say that. Oh, well, hey, it's about time we show these goons we mean business. Look at that tiny range. Ooh, we can move over here, though. All right, pass turn. What you got for me, buddy? You know, this Max guy reminds me of me, except I'm me. This should be fun. This dude. This dude rules. What a mess. No, those copters are damaged. Where can I repair them? Sorry, Max, there's no place for repair units on this map. You need an airport for that, and there's just not one around here. You're not completely helpless, though. There was another B-copter unit, right? Well, you can take 2 units of the same type and join them together. Do this to create one unit as a combined HP single units. I mean, I really don't want to. We got 9 in full. Join? Making 1 unit out of 2? Uh-huh. 2 becomes 1 and they combine their HP. Of course, this does mean that you have 1 less unit to work with. My advice is to avoid this unless it's absolutely necessary. Can an individual unit have more than 10 HP? Unfortunately, no. 10 is the max. To join, simply move 1 unit onto the other, select the join command. One more thing, a damaged unit cannot join with an undamaged unit. Okay, I got it. I mean, these guys can't hit my planes, right? Can't my planes just go through here and destroy everything? Am I remembering incorrectly? We can find out. Okay, I was remembering incorrectly. That's alright. We can also just harass them back here. What are they going to do about it? Get them! What's the range on that tank? Oh, it can't go because I put my plane in front of it. That's so funny. I forgot they can't pass under them, even though they're in the sky. Alright. Set up. Alright, we're set up, kind of. We're kind of holding this bridge against ourselves here. Oh, okay, wait. They can't attack the helicopter, but they can return fire. Is that what's going on? Does that mean I can just park here and just chill? Can I just hold this map hostage? Wait up. Just for fun. Let's fire on this one. I mean, if they can't go under this, I could totally just do this all day, right? Intern? You gonna pass? Alright. It never stops. It's always a good time here in Advanced Wars land. Man, that's fantastic. Video games, am I right? I'm just gonna damage everybody. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Helmets look like fingerprints. Boom! I don't need to do anything. I can intern again. Oh, I guess unless I want an S rank, then I probably shouldn't. Okay. Alright. We'll settle with our A rank, friends. Kaboom! Get him! Give me the other plane. Get him! Almost got him. I'm gonna get him now. 61, round up! Round up! Okay. That's still perfectly fine. Oh no, they combined. I'm not really worried about them. I'm gonna move you here. I'm gonna finish off this tank. Might still get the S rank. Let's use our fun artillery though. Weaken this guy a little bit. Then we'll take him out with the helicopter. What's up? How's that, 8-man? Told you not to mess with me. Ha! Ha? Don't ha me. You just got beaten. This was just a test. Next time's for real. Like I've never heard that before. I'm gonna make you regret ever showing your ugly mug around here. Max, or whatever you said your name was, you're mine. Before this is over, I'll crush you like a bug. So long. Wait, you dirtbag. Shoot. He got away. Black hole, deplorable characters, all of them. You said it. By the way, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. After the battle, you'll see some points in a rank displayed, right? The points you can use in battle maps to buy things from Hachi. I'll explain how to get high points. Okay, I definitely want to win with the highest ranking possible. I thought as much. You know, battling for higher ranks is fun when you've got free time. First, let me tell you what the scores all mean. Speed is the length of time you take to complete the mission. Next, power is the number of enemy units you destroy. Finally, technique counts the number of units you lost. Oh wow, I feel like they didn't explain that at all in the first game. It's kind of nice to get that spelled out like that. However, victory is your top priority. Doing silly things to earn more points is not acceptable. Points or no points, I'm always at full throttle. I won't stop.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Give me those points. Give me the shrank. Black, huh? Dumb name. Tough CO. See how I just got all those S ranks in the tutorial missions? Well, there you go. We 100% of the game, everybody. See you next time. Ooh, we get to pick a level? Is this like only one CO is available in each? Let's see. Enemy cannons, can they be destroyed? Enemy planes attack from the sea. Can the ground forces repel them? Enemies at sea and on land, outwit them and capture the HQ. I'm gonna press R. Look at that. That's actually really cool. Let me see. Yeah, alright. Well, let's do it. Flak! Flak-a-lack-a-clack! The black cannon's ready to go! Got it! Thanks, Slash! Now I'll smash them good! Don't forget, you promised to be a guinea pig in my next experiment. Yeah, I remember. Well, I'm off. Toodles, have fun! Oh yeah, almost forgot. Hawk said to hurry and conquer Orange Star. Hawk said, crush, I gotta crush 'em here. I have to crush 'em all. Andy's time. Pardon me, ma'am. Commander Andy's arrived. Thank you. Send him in. Hey, Nell. How are things looking? That's what concerns me. Do you see that giant cannon? How could I not? I've never seen anything like it. Cannon that size is a first for me, too. Black Hole Army seems to be much more of a threat than last time. You got that right. Nell, let me take care of this. Max, what are you doing here? Come on, Nell. This job's too much for Andy. You need some of my strength to take out that cannon. Hey, I could do this. Knock it off, Andy. Who's the Link from the volcano? Who's the Link from the volcano game? He gives those vibes. The Link from the volcano game? What are you talking about? War isn't a game, Tiptoed. You'll just get hurt. Max, I have faith in Andy. Are you talking about Legend Dragoon? Even if he's not as powerful as you are, he can do things no one else can. I think it would be a good experience for him, so let's let him handle this. Lunk? Don't come crying to me if he gets hurt. It autocorrect. Who's the Lunk from the volcano game? Yo, Andy, you sure you up for this? You know it. Okay, Legends Dragoon. You're talking about Dart. Sit back and watch, Max. Why'd you bring up Legend of Dragoon? Who reminds you of what? I could talk more about Legend of Dragoon in this Advanced Wars playthrough, but I should probably read more dialogue. Hey, what's up with this? There's hardly any units deployed. It's up to you to decide which units and where to deploy them. Deploy them? You mean I have to form units as I go along? That's exactly what I mean. See those two properties next to your HQ? Those are deployment properties called bases. The goons with the helmet. The Earth... Kongol! You're thinking of Kongol. Lunk from the volcano game. Kongol. You can deploy ground units from them. To deploy units, select the base and press the A button. Now there's a window at the top of the screen, right? 6,000 you see is the amount of funding you have. Funds increase depending on the number of properties you control. You receive 1,000 per property in each day. Currently have your HQ, 2 bases, and 3 cities. That amounts to 6,000 in funds. I get it. Funds increase the day after I capture a new property. That's exactly right, Andy. Then use that money to deploy more troops. Select the base, press the A button, and select the type of unit you want to deploy. The number next to the unit is the deployment cost. Remember, units cannot move on the day that they're deployed. In this case, yes, that should work. First, you need to increase your funds to deploy some infantry or mech units to capture some neutral properties. Don't forget to use your APCs and T-copters to transport units and properties further out too. As for combat, you've got some room to maneuver, so I'd advise advancing with tanks and artillery. When you can afford it, deploy some more powerful units like medium tanks. Once you capture neutral bases, you can deploy troops from them. Of course, the enemy can do the same, so don't dilly-dally. I'll contact you as soon as I have anything to tell on that giant cannon. This may be rough going, but do your best. Here I go. Keep watching, Max. I'm going to show you something. You're going to see something, Max. I got a T-copter right here. I got a base, too. Let's capture this. That's probably what they wanted me to do. Let's put an infantry out. And let's put another infantry out. It's probably the best first move. So, is it ready? The cannon? Nope, not yet. It'll take the rest of the day just to get ready to fire. Grr, is that so? Guess I'll go charge into battle then. Okay, toodles. Tomorrow's the day, tee-hee. Oh, what's that cannon gonna do? Andy, I've got some intel on that monstrosity. It's called the Black Cannon. It's supposed to have a huge range of fire. Use the B button to check it out. It's just a prototype, though, so it can only fire once every 2 days. It's designed to fire on the strongest unit within range. I'll get back to you once I get some intel on its weak points. Understood. Whoa. Whoa. That range is crazy. Okay. Well. Capture? I feel like who's that handsome fellow? The C1 from C13? George Clooney. Yeah, that's kind of how it came across to me too, so. Let's park and get another base ready to go. We got 10,000 now, so we can produce an APC, move up, and we can produce. Are there any tanks over here? No? You're just kind of chilling, huh? I mean, another infantry unit? Sure, why not? What do I have to worry about? Oh, you're trying to take that? But I'm trying to take that. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's producing units from that side over there, huh? Andy, I've discovered the enemy's weak point. What, they can't fire behind it? Way to go, Nell. When you attack the Black Cannon, aim here for the door. Check the cursor window to see the unit's HP. If you can take out the Black Cannon, victory is yours. That thing surprised me at first, but it's nothing to fear now. Good luck, Andy. No problem. I'll take care of it. Oh, okay. I really was like, hey, can't shoot behind it. That's how it looked, at least from the actual range that it had on its weapon. How far can you move? You can move right here. Nope, I was completely wrong. One short of where it could actually move. So you deployed a recon unit. You won't notice here, but recon units have large vision ranges. They're invaluable in fog of war. Also, extended movement ranges can take on infantry and mech units with decent success. They're handy units to have around. I just figured I could bring it up there and start taking care of these guys before they take care of me. He's got that building. He's going for that building. Well, good news is this cannon over here can't hit that building there. So, next turn, we drop the guy there and start doing stuff. Maybe could have done it this turn, but they literally just told me that I can't do stuff on water, and I totally forgot. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at this. Let's bring our recon up. Let's bring our tank up. We got 7,000. Let's build another APC. Let's build another guy. He's doing the thing! Surprised he didn't come and attack me. Awesome. Okay. So, first thing. 49%. You got cover from the building, right? 38%. Tank can move up here. Tank can do 52%. So I was correct. Let's get the recon unit out here. Gonna probably pull the tank around. Try to finish him off. Yeah, this should definitely get him. Then I can move my little guy there if I have enough movement. I should. I do. I can start capturing this. Can't quite get into that. I would have liked to have been able to. Let me see this thing again. Yeah, like most of the map. I wonder what it's going to ask me to use to try to blow these doors down. Maybe I should have gotten a bigger tank out of this instead of doing what I'm doing. That's alright. We'll figure it out. What I want to do is knock that guy off of where he's building his infantry units from, and then he won't be able to make any more. It's probably smarter to actually capture it, but it's funnier to just stop him. Contacted last Sander, you okay? Yeah, I think so. Well, don't overdo it, alright? By the way, a few of the gray stars in the window displaying your funds have changed colors, right? That's your CO power meter. Power builds up slowly during combat. When the stars are flashing, your CO power is ready for use. See Intel and CO power, select CO from the map menu. Does it still repair all our guys? Mechanical boy wonder. Impulsive to a fault? He's fiercely protective of his friends. He loves mechanics. He hates waking up early. Hyper repair restores units to everything, and hyper upgrade. Restore 5 HP units to all firepower rises, and unit movement increases by 1 space. So that sounds like pretty damn good. How do I use that? Is it like all the stars or whatever? I guess if it was full, I could use it. Okay. All right. Let's take this guy out. Drive my super cool Jeeps into him. Move my super cool APC onto that spot. Take him out! Take him out! Finish capturing this. Oh no, because I took some damage. Finish capturing it next turn. And then move this guy over. Probably move around a unit the turn after. Drive these guys up. Take this guy over this way. Next turn I can capture that. And then I think I want to sit until I can get a mid-tank. So I can get one next turn? Maybe? Got him. Got him. And yes. Yes is the answer to get one next turn. Might as well build another infantry. Capture. Capture. Get that one. We'll go from this way. Get him! Get him! Get him! Shh, this is Commander Badger API. We need you to send in another recon unit. You can't quite make it, but he's definitely going in that direction. Bring in the medium tanks. I see you brought in the small tanks. I said medium tanks. Shh. Still down here, huh? Let's move him in. Let's do things with that. Recon unit, schmovin'. Little guy, schmovin'. We can start capturing this thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's get this base. And turn. Get him! Next turn for that. Capture. I wish I could do that. Drag him onto that. That'd be super, super cool. I mean, we just gotta attack it, right? I don't think it's that crazy. For now, I'm kind of just go and get other things, right? We got a guy in here. I'm gonna move from the side, right? So I don't have to worry about it. We can send in our recon unit next turn to see what it's got going for it. Send this guy in. Get everybody alongside it. We don't have enough to build another big tank, but we can do that in a second. And then, yeah, call that a turn. I'm going to put one of the recons in front of it to see how badly it gets screwed up. You ready? 1%. Okay, never mind. I'm not doing that. What about my little tank? 15%? What about more medium tanks? Uno. Let's go back down here. I mean, I could move, but it would totally just blow me up next turn. Should be safe right there, though. We can see. You want to see what happens? Let's see what happens. We just did damage to it. That's all. I expected a battle scene. Now we lose our little tank, right? Okay. How about I just fire again then? Yeah, welp. Welp. You see this guy's range? Okay, I can't quite drive all the way up there, but let's see what happens. We should probably finish capturing stuff too, because why not? He's fine, I guess. I kind of expected him to blow up. Yippee! It's ready to fire. Okay, it hasn't been 2 days, Tiptoed. You see, we attacked it on an odd day, so it was fine. I thought it could like hold the fire. Does that make sense? But also, there you go. It just does about half my guy's health. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. That also means it can't fire again. So we're good. Capture. Big tank. Yeah. LOL seems like the appropriate response. This is definitely a tutorial. Hey, look, we gotta learn how to play, alright? It's been like over a month since I played the first one. The game's it's just looking out for me. It's gonna give us that overconfidence, that darkest dungeon overconfidence. I'm gonna do 0% damage to it, also. Let me move back. Move up. I mean, it can attack my tank. I don't care. I'll just get it next turn. I don't even know why I'm still capturing bases. They told me not to get points, remember? They said they'd punish me. Also, I think you can half health this and I'll still get it, right? Yeah, like, bam, boom, explosion. Woohoo, I won! Grrr, now you've done it, Runt. I'm no Runt, my name's Andy. Name? I didn't ask for your name. I can't lose any more units, I can't. Sounds the retreat. Head back to base and regroup. As long as I'm here, you'll never take Orange Star. Yo, Andy, you okay? Max, how was I? Did you watch the whole thing? Yeah, I watched. That was a little close. No, it wasn't! What do you mean? Those tanks back there, are those your troops, Max? Oh, those are. Commander Max, we received your orders and moved out at once. Well, no one ordered you to broadcast it to the entire world, soldier. What? It's a training exercise. Gotta check those engines every now and then. Jeez, come on, boys, let's go home. You know, Nell, I'm really glad to have Max on our side. So am I, Andy. So am I. I love these little idiots. What? 298? My speed was too slow, everybody. But I did it. Did you see that? Also got another S rank. Not worried about it at all. Yeah. Save that data. Do that thing. Enemies at sea and land. Out with them. Capture the HQ. According to our intel, it's just a little further ahead. Sammy, how sure are you about this information's accuracy? It seems odd that Flak would be out here resting his troops. I know, but do you really think Flak's capable of setting a trap? Well, since you put it that way. Lash out. You're right, Flak didn't set a trap for you. I did. Flak doesn't have a cunning bone in his body. Who's that? A little girl? A black hole CO, perhaps. Tee-hee-hee, you got it. My name's Lash. Nice to meet you. You like to play with me? What do you say, Grandma? I do believe I'm being taunted. Sammy, bring her to me alive. Okay. They got artillery. Look at this. They got rockets, right? Or was it missiles? Oh, no. It's happening again. Look at this terrain. I think we'll need some naval units here. See that base up there? There's nothing we can do to keep it from the enemy. But if we ignore it, they'll use it to deploy ground after ground, which means there's only one way for us to proceed. We have to get to that isle and capture the enemy HQ. Yes, ma'am. If Victor relies on capturing, then I'm the right CO for the job. As well, you should be. You're quite skilled at securing properties. Plus, transport units possess superior movement range. That goes for T-copters and this lander as well. I'm sure you'll be able to handle all transports with ease. First, let's try to get to that T-copter out of trouble. Alright, if we leave this T-copter here, those two anti-air units will take it. If we go to the sea, it becomes vulnerable to that cruiser. Both of these units can fire directly on air units. If that T-copter gets hit, it doesn't stand a chance. Now, we can rely on its movement range and flee, but there's another way to keep it safe. How? Easy. Cruisers carry up to 2 B-copters or T-copters. As long as the cruisers are safe, so are its passengers. As luck would have it, you got a cruiser under your command. Why don't you try it out? One down here. This little guy, this cruiser. Look at that. Parked. You selected a sub. Subs direct combat unit. Subs can fire on all naval units, including the cruiser above. However, rather ineffective versus cruisers, so don't expect much. Subs also have the ability to dive under the surface of the sea. Dive? That means they can't be attacked while submerged, right? That's half true. They can't be fired upon by most units while submerged. However, other subs and cruisers can attack at any time. As you know, when naval units run out of fuel, they sink. Submerged subs use a lot more fuel. In fact, they use 5 units per day. If in danger, select rise to the surface and head to port. Well, there are no ports here, so use an APC to refuel. Yes, ma'am. Alright, you gonna tell me about battleships next? Yep, this is a battleship. It's an indirect combat naval unit. They can fire on both ground and naval units. It also has the largest range of fire of all indirect combat units. It should be able to reach that rocket unit from its current location. Give it a try. I was actually more hoping to take out the cruiser, but we'll take out the rockets. Pretty good. Pretty good. What about over here? Okay, let's take a look at the cruiser select. There's a direct combat unit, but can only fire on certain units. It It can only attack air units and subs. I believe it can reach the enemy sub from here, so go ahead and attack. And we're not worried about the anti-air stuff, because why would we be? Still a really good animation. Also, the combat feels faster in the sequel. Did you guys hear that? I just got a Dropbox update. I don't know if that came through on stream or not. You selected a rocket combat unit. 3 to 5 spaces, range of fire is pretty large. Should I think of it more powerful artillery unit? Sure, that's an easy way to keep things straight. Rockets run out of ammo quickly, so it's a good idea to deploy them on secure properties or near APCs. Well, I got an APC right there. Move up. Move up. Do something with these tanks. What we have here is a lander. Transport troops in exactly the same way APCs do. Also restricted to dropping units on terrain those units can traverse. It's unique and it can carry 2 ground units at once. On this map, the only place it can drop troops is on shoals. It can normally use ports as well, but since there are no ports here, under these conditions, this lander is a unit I just can't do without. I agree. You must be careful to keep from being fired upon. Gotta put both of these guys into here, and then they said that this can only attack, subs, copters, and planes, it looks like. This guy can hit whoever the hell it wants to hit. Well, almost whoever the hell it wants to hit. Should be good if we go over here. Then, do we have money to build stuff? We do not. So, end. Almost forgot, I got something to tell you. You know, I didn't lead you all the way out here for nothing. On day 7, Flak's playing his troops, and we're going to pinch you like a bug. Thanks for letting me know. Yep, you're running out of time, tee-hee-hee. Well, isn't this an unpleasant surprise? Black Hole CEO has a brain. Okay, Sammy, you heard her. Black and his goons are closing in. We got to clear this map within 7 days. Here's your chance to prove your rep for surprising the foe is deserved. Yes, ma'am. I'll give it my best shot. I mean, yeah, like I can already see it. Although I definitely failed to move that submarine. Starting off good. Killing it. Killing it, killing it, killing it. Day 2. Let me tell you a bit more about these naval units. At the beginning of each day, naval units burn 2 units of fuel. Fuel supply runs out, they sink and vanish. To refuel, place naval units in ports or move it next to APCs. Understood. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest of this battle up to you. Good luck. Sammy, your CO power meter's full. Huh? Doesn't look full to me. Your power meter has 2 levels, normal CO power and a super. CO power level, you have enough energy for a normal CO power. You can use it now or wait and save up for a super CO power. This is why they pay you the big bucks. How you use your CO power is completely up to you because I let the submarine get hit instead of moving it. I was checking so much range in front mission and I immediately didn't check range right here. Well-timed use of a CO power can alter the tide of battle. Use CO power, it's like power from the map menu. Understood. Her power is what? People can move further? Infantry and mech units receive 1 bonus space. Their attack strength also increases. I have, no reason to use that here. At all. We're going to just drive this guy forward? I mean, gotta be able to do better than this. What about in here? I have both my tanks. I need to drop my tanks off. Have them start messing stuff up. Blow this cruiser up. And then have this 1 health submarine just dash around like a little bug. The submarines look crazy. They look like they got a little face on top of them. I'm good. I'm good. Submarine, just stay there. You know what? Just stay there. It's fine. She's got her CO power too. I wonder what it is. No! My battleship! Okay. Alright, little anti-air guns. I almost forgot you guys can do this. Alright. They can move one extra space, and they have improved firepower. So, what we should do... Let's see. No. So, we go up here, we attack. Get him in range. Move him back. We got that Game Boy up. I hooked my Game Boy up to my PC to play some games. You like old Game Boy games? I got old Game Boy games. I'm doing the thing. We in here. We chilling. I'm gonna weaken this anti-air gun. Blam, blam, blam! Also, what's going on? How are you today, Thumbie Done? I feel like I want to make up just fake words for your name every time I see it. So we're gonna move all of our people. I mean, we just move them up. I can move them all the way up. And then we're good, right? Yeah, submarine's still gonna submarine. Tee-hee-hee, come on, let's play! Superpower! Oh my god, Prime Tactics! Oh no, what does that mean? Are my tanks gone? Okay. No, we're good. Your eyes glazed over. Whoa, hey! You can hit from, okay, no, you were just next to me, right? There's no way you hit from all the way on the other side of the map. Okay, it just looked crazy. That looked nuts. I thought somebody from the other side of the map shot me. Did I trap myself here? Oh, man. What a mess. Let me remember. Yeah. Well, no, you should be able to hit the infantry. What's wrong? Oh my god, I'm one range out. Okay. Alright. Hold on, everybody. We'll figure this out in a second. Who's in here? Nobody? You can't do it because we're not at a beach. What's the range on these guys? They can hit, but they're 1-to-1, right? They have to be right next to somebody. Weak against tanks, huh? Yeah, look how weak against this tank they are. I activated their trap card. I guess her power is she just gives a lot of defense. At least that's what it looks like. I guess I can go over there, so I mean, hey. Okay, you do have a tank on you. You have the 3 health tank. 3 health tank versus the 3 health anti-air gun. We could try it. What's the worst that happens? We got this. Not even worried about all those buildings. I am watching these guys just cruise past me, though. Hey! Hey! You're not supposed to leave the building! He came over here just to chase me down, huh? Well, we're in for it now. They're holding me hostage, friends. 13. 17. Alright. We're good. We're going to take this guy out. We're going to surround this guy. Not worried about it. And then we're going to take this guy, drop him, and we'll start moving in that direction next turn. And I'm not really worried about these guys. I'll even supply those missiles so we can do stuff with them next turn. My submarine's going to keep on chilling. Day 5. They're not going to be able to do anything. Except a lot of damage to my APC, but don't worry about that. They won't be able to do anything. Flak's troops arrive tomorrow. I wonder if Sammy's okay. I got 2 days left. We're totally fine. Capture. We finish capturing it next turn. We're good. Easy. But 2 days left better not mean 1 day left. I'm serious. I'm still feeling all right. Should I not be feeling all right? I mean, I'm good, right? You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I wish it wasn't that, but it doesn't matter. You guys won't be able to get around or through my blockades. Yeah, okay. So they would arrive at the end of this turn, but we don't have to worry about it. Congratulations, Sammy, you won. I was a little bit nervous for half a second, but I came through somehow. Now, I'd like to talk to our energetic little friend again. Sammy, drag her over here, please. Yes, ma'am. Wait a minute. This isn't that brat. It's a dummy. She escaped unbelievable. She played us like a pair of fools. Yeah, easy peasy. I told you we had this in the bag. What? 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 Hold on. This is feeling like a backup save. Did y'all hear a little bit of chugging? Don't worry about it. Real Game Boys have this problem. Flak troops are closing in. Let's get out of here. Shh. What a troublesome pair they turned out to be.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. 300 points. Shrank. Lash, she's going to be a handful. Not bad. Save current data over existing data? Yup. Save complete. Now we got the max level. Enemy planes attack from the sea. Can the ground forces repel them? Lord Flak, troop deployment is complete. Look what we have here. Max's boys. I'm going to enjoy this. Sir, the unauthorized use of troops for personal vendettas is what, Worm? I'm not going to let Max get away with what he did. As long as I win, who cares about rules? Now get out of here. Understood. Flak attack! Oh man, he's got a lot of planes. Max, it's an attack! A flak attack! What? Battlecopters? Bombers? Coming with air assault, huh? This doesn't look good. My troops are still recovering. I think they're ready. I don't think they're ready. Infantry versus planes is the best matchup to begin with. Leave it to me. I'll bring those birds down. I'll come with you. I can at least offer some advice. Together we can get through this. All right. Oh, well, look at all the anti-air guns I got loaded up. Oh, they have bombers. I hate those guys. There's fighters too. Okay, let's just stay calm. These are anti-air units. As their name implies, they're strong against air units. Direct combat units, there's no slouch versus infantry either. Oh yeah, I love direct combat. Now these are missiles. Easily confused with rockets. They're an indirect combat weapon. They can only fire on air units, but the damage they cause is horrific. For more intel, select the unit and press the R button. Yeah, and to see the range of fire, press the B button, right? Uh-huh. I was a bit worried, but it looks like it's all coming back to you. Don't worry, I'll get you home without a scratch. Now it's time to light up the skies, but just remember, you owe me one. These guys are a pain. Like a real pain. They can't reach my missiles, though. Yeah, I love bombers. I like using bombers. I don't like bombers being used on me, especially when a certain commander gets to double strike with them. Battlecopters, let's move! Listen, battlecopters are direct combat units, but they can't fire on fighters or bombers. The copter dogfight, the attacker wins. Now go make some noise. Sir, yes, sir. I mean, they're gonna... Literally, they killed this plane, right? Yeah, like I can't... So, I mean, we just go over here, and we just put some damage into this tank, right? That's what it looks like it's setting me up to do anyway. And then these guys need to move, so they don't get bombed. You gotta be a little careful. Make sure I don't accidentally fall into their range. Unit select as a rocket unit. It's indirect combat unit with a fairly wide range of fire, 3 to 5 spaces. For you, though, max drops to 3 to 4. Yeah, I just can't seem to get the hang of indirect combat. Don't worry too much, Max. You are the king of direct combat, after all. Oh yes, rockets run out of ammo quickly, so make sure you deploy them in areas that are easy to get supplies to. As long as I can go on that bridge, I'll be alright. Start capturing stuff. Move you over here. Load. Have my plane ready for any sort of counterpunch. Listen to that soundtrack. Lower Flak, we've just been told that we're not authorized to use either bombers or fighters. Who needs authorization? They were just sitting there. Lord Flak, we don't have many soldiers trained to use them. Trained? I'll train them myself. These bombers, they're indirect combat units. They're good against ground units. They're even good on medium tanks, but they can't fire on other air units. They're bombers. They bomb. This here's a fighter. It can attack other air units. It's the best weapon to have when you're stomping flying stuff. You have to watch fuel with air units. They burn 2 units of fuel per day. Ground units stop moving when they're out of fuel, but that's all an air unit without fuel falls out of sky and crashes. You got it? Then attack. The more you take out, the better. Yes, sir. Delta Squad is away. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Goodbye, planes. Bye-bye, planes. All right. We're totally fine with all this. Totally fine. So we use our missiles. I was hoping I could fire at the bombers, but just out of range, sadly. That bomber is going to unfortunately get the jump on me because it's in a weird corner. Unless, hold on. No, we've been through this 100,000 times. Rockets are not missiles. They can still do good work, though. We can hit that copter. Well, we should definitely put damage on the bomber, for sure. And then we'll just take the other bomber doing something stupid to us in the end. We can maybe bait it? We'll see. We can knock this guy out the sky, though. We can take this one out as well. And then we kind of just hang out, right? Unless we want to get that other fighter to come in at us. It already can, unfortunately. No matter where I go? Yeah, no matter where I go. So I might as well take out this tank. I'm alright with that. That bomber's going to blow something up, and our plane's going to go down. But that'll be alright, because we'll be able to go here. Go here. Do I want to do that? Well, I've already done that. I was thinking I'm not going to capture that building if I do that, but I'll guard the copter here, with the transport vehicle. Here is Flak's power! Oh, what is Flak's power? Barbaric blow! What is this gonna do? What are they doing? Okay, well, he's doing the thing I thought he was gonna do, so I'm not really worried. No, my rockets! My rockets! My anti-air! Oh, we're fine. He's got 1 health. I forgot that quickly. So used to bombers just blowing everything up. I got like PTSD for the last mission. Okay. So can't fire on anything. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Actually, we should do this, because this has... The other one can have more range to move then. And we can almost just leave the other bomber on the board, to be honest. The only reason I took that one out was because I could navigate around it. If I move this guy here, then they won't be able to touch him. And turn. I'm fine. Day 3. Yeah, what are you going to do? You got nothing. Oh, no! I'm going to use my CO power. Let's do it. I'm going to use my super CO power. Now you're going to get hurt. Max Blast! Guys, what does Max Blast do? I didn't read. Let me read what Max Blast actually does. Direct combat units receive firepower boost. Their movement increases by 2 spaces. Okay, well, that's pretty good for all these indirect combat units that I got. Get them! Oh, what am I thinking? These are direct guys. We're good. We're good. I'm just foolish. Shh. Badger API doesn't know what he's talking about. Shh. Over. It was a lot of fun to use the sprite again, though. How's that, Sammy? Not a scratch anywhere, except for the planes that blew up. Thanks, Max, but what about your troops? Ha! This is nothing. My troops eat this stuff for breakfast. Grr, blast! Yo, Flak, you had enough? Just give it up already. Don't start mouthing off because you won here today. What? No one can stop the black hole invasion. You'll see one day you and your girlfriend will be begging for mercy. I'll retreat for now, but we'll meet again. So long. Girlfriend? What does he think he is? Black hole goons, not an ounce of decency in any of them. Yeah, but they're never going to take Orange Star. Not while we're here. Sammy, Max, are you alright? The battle, it's finished? Hey there, Nell. Here's the time to join the celebration. Commander, we recovered this in one of the cities Black Hole had occupied. What now? I was getting ready to go after that dumb ape. What is this? That's a map to the enemy lab. They left a map? Actually, my troops have been ordered to find the lab on this map. It seems that black hole has these labs scattered here and there. Reports are that they're research centers for new weapon development. Here and there? Is there labs like this at Yellow Comet and Blue Moon? We're not completely sure. They're hidden and all, which is why we need maps like this to help us search them out. I'll warn our allies and get this intel now. At the very least, we pin down the lab here in Orange Star. Once we're through here, we should be able to proceed to the lab. I'll mark it on your map. Select screen. Just select it there. I guess you two didn't really need my help at all.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Low technique, but another shrank. As long as I'm here, Orange Star is safe. Save current data. Save. What do we got? What's this one? Enemy lab in the mountains must be captured. Lord Flak, Orange Star Army. What? How'd they find us here? I don't know, sir. Maybe a map fell into their hands. How long will it take to erase all the weapon data? 10. No, we should be able to do it if we have 7 days. Well, get started. Don't let them get that intel. Test of time. You see that? It's Black Hole Lab. If this goes well, I'll be able to seize their new weapon designs. Now, we're ready to advance, but shouldn't this be Sammy's mission? No can do, Andy. I'm still gathering my troops. My last battle left me with a shortage of combat-ready soldiers. But to be honest, I'd love to try and infiltrate that base by myself. She's right. I didn't kill off most of her units. You honestly think that I would approve of such recklessness? It's okay, Sammy. Helping out each other is what we're all about. My troops are fresh and itching to go. Let's move out, Andy. We're in fog of war, so let's exercise caution. Fog of war? That's when you can't see very far, right? It's tough fighting in this gunk. Everything will be fine. It just takes a little getting used to is all. Let's get started. Oh, as I mentioned, the terrain is hidden by fog of war. It prevents units from seeing beyond their individual vision ranges. For example, vision range of infantry is 2 spaces. They can see 2 spaces in the space where they're deployed. Your own properties are lit up, and enemy and neutral properties aren't. That's a recon unit. Its vision range is terrific. With a vision range of 5, recon units are indispensable in fog of war. They also have extended movement ranges and can take on infantry and mech units with decent success. They're handy units to have around. I can't see into those woods. What's going on? You can't see in those woods even if they're within your vision range. The only way to tell if the enemy's hiding in there is to move to the space next to the woods. The same goes for the enemy too. If you conceal a unit in the woods, it won't be spotted unless the enemy gets right next to it. So battling in fog of war is like a big game of hide and seek. You know it. You know Andy. You know Andy. You know Andy. You're right, it is. You'll also have to watch out for ambushes in fog of war. These occur when you try to move through a space occupied by an enemy unit. If that happens, you'll stop moving. You won't be able to move until the next day. There are a lot of ambushes in woods, so be extra careful. Got it. All right. Well, there's something in there, right? The game tried to tell me like 400 times that there's something in there, so we can use rockets to try to do something, or we can use this artillery, but infantry and mech units can be more than just capture, you know? They can increase their vision range by climbing mountains. Since we have some mountains so close, you should test that out. Yeah, sure. Oh, well, okay. Sounds good to me. Then do we move the APC here? Okay, there's nothing in there. That's fine. We could bring the medium tank up, but then we'd be going into who knows what. And there's also a time limit, right? They said 7 days before they destroy everything. So I guess we got to figure that out. That's a good opening, though. We can use this little tank to move up, spot a little bit before the medium tank comes in. Can't quite go there, but we can wait here. All right, that's pretty cool. See what's over there. Let me see this guy's range. So if I move here, should be safe. And if I move here, I could attack this guy. But I was thinking, yeah, it wouldn't really do anything, right? This is just a transport. That's like nothing. But I should still take it out. Or put it to 1. Put it to 1 is fine. We can finish it off. We can move our recon unit up. And we can wait. What else they got in the fog of war that I didn't see? Hurry up, we gotta stop their advance here. Yes, sir. Advance. Wars. Trucks. Oh man, they're coming after me. I really do like this song a lot. Andy, I have some soldiers out reconnoitering the field. According to my reports, there's an indirect combat unit hiding in one of these 3 woods at the top of the map. Really? Okay, I'll advance carefully. Thanks a bunch, Sammy. How's the fog of war? Really slows things down. Strong units are useless if they can't see anything. It's tough if you don't use recon units well. Understanding that's half the battle. The rest comes with experience. Oh yes, there's something I forgot to tell you yesterday. In addition to woods, there's another terrain type that conceals units until you're next to it. It's reefs, like this one. If you're looking to take out all the enemy units, don't forget to look here. I mean, I'm not. I'm looking to just go here, right? That's the lab. That's all I'm trying to do. Let's take this guy out. We can move onto this. Put a dent into this guy. Indirect fire guys down there, huh? There could be one in that area as well. Well, it would have popped out. I would have ended my turn. So we could take this. We could shoot this. We don't want to lose any of our. Well, I mean, it really wouldn't matter. I was going to say we don't want to lose any of our bases, but it really doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. Fire. Just aiming for better scores at this point. Get him! Still got our guy down here too. So wait. Wait. Get a better look at everything, and that would have sucked if we didn't attack him. Got some new intel, Andy. Somewhere in the woods in the lab is another indirect combat unit. You suddenly come under fire, check the woods first. Understood. Couldn't do this without you, Sammy. I'll try to hold up my end. Could it be here, or here, or here? I mean, either way, that's good to know. All right, so we can fire, clear the bridge, speculate how bad the indirect combat units actually are. This is kind of right on top of both of them, but it's also... I think this is fine. They could hit our rockets if we get too close, but if I don't get too close, I can't hit them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I park here, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. Okay. Yep. We'll just take it. We'll take the risk. It's early. It's early game stuff. I ain't worried about it too bad. I don't see any timer about so many more turns until everything is blown up. I'm a little worried about that. But we'll find out. Let's see what happens. You're going to take out my small tank? Nope. You're going to hit the rockets. That's what I thought might happen. Alright. We gotta schmoove then. Let's fall back. Let's capture this. Let's fall back. So he must be in there, so then he's gonna do something with rockets next turn, huh? Okay, we found him. We found him! That's actually really good. That means that we can just go to this spot, and then we can start thinking about that next turn. So I'm cool with that. I'm good. I think we lose our recon, or they attack our tank next turn. But I think we're good. Stay out of my way! Brute force. Yep. Gonna take my recon out. That's alright. I'd rather lose that than my big tank. I still got my big tank. Still got my little tank. Oh, I can't quite get there with my little tank. Well, I can get on this building, though. So we can do that, and then it can't hit us. And then continue to capture this. Don't really need to worry about anything. Let me check, is this space safe? Let's see. Yeah, the space behind it's safe, so we'll pull this guy in here, drop behind, and then end. Sounds about right. Fire! Capture! What you got? Lord Flak, preparations are complete. We only hold off Orange Star for the rest of the day. If we can do that, we'll be able to destroy the new weapon plans. Gotta sacrifice this lab. I don't like it, but we don't have a choice. I mean, I could just do this, right? That's it. Lord Flak, the new weapons plans have been stolen. Assemble everyone in the factory. In the factory? Yes, sir. Blast. All right, we shut down the enemy lab. Excellent work. In spite of the difficult conditions, with these plans, we'll be able to develop Neo tanks of our own. I think we'll have more intel on them by the time you deploy them. Anyway, congratulations. This was a great victory. Sammy's intel really helped a lot. I just wish I could have done more. The two of you really make a great team. Let's head for home and celebrate. Woo! Let's have a barbecue!
Mission complete.
Mission complete. War, tanks, and barbecues. Shrank. I can't wait to try out a Neo tank. This dude, I swear. He's so happy. Just look at him. Save. Yeah. Save complete. We got what do you guys think? Yowdy, what's going on? We're saving with our super save technique, and welcome in. We started up Advanced Wars 2 today, and the level stars are getting a little bit bigger here. We just had a 3, and now we're going into a 4. So, introduce Fog of War. What's next? The enemy stronghold. Can we win back our country? You voted for this, Anime Ghost. I'm just doing what you guys wanted in the Discord. You put me up to this, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. They've come at last. I'll win it all with this factory. You look like you're having a rough time, Flak. Huh? What rocked you crawl from under, Adder? I wanted to see the military strength of this world myself. Should you be here? I thought you were supposed to be invading Yellow Comet. Leave off, Flak. You'd do well not to waste your energy on my affairs. Look, the natives are knocking on your doorstep, and they look restless. Grr, I won't lose. Won't? You mustn't lose, Flak. That's closer to the truth. Oh, damn. I'm looking forward to your performance. Every sentence. Oh, hey. Okay, we finally get to pick a commander. All right. Well, let's check the info, right? Oh, this is the info of the commander. I want the map info. Can I get that? Is it back? Can I do it from this window? No. Yes. Okay. What do we got here? So there's some kind of sewage goes into the outhouse. In the back of the outhouse, the sewage trail goes down the river, and then we're on the other side. And then something's glowing in the middle of the sewage pipes, so we got to figure that out. Also, the little stars look like little tiny feet when the screen's over it, so it just looks like little dudes jumping up and down to me. Can we win back our country? Oh, looks like we got to do the dialogue again because I pressed back. Hold on. Yep. Can I skip? I sure can. All right, who's going in? So we got to capture whatever we're looking at. We can stick with Andy here, unless you guys want to see something crazy. Crazy as the first 3 people can actually bring, right? I'm gonna go with generically good Andy. Yeah. I'll play the Ryu of Advance Wars. Mission 8, Liberation. Oh wow, it actually is kind of a... Alright, I was joking obviously with the outhouse thing, but yeah, it is actually a pipe here, huh? Alright, what in the world is that? It seems to be some sort of an installation. What are they planning now? I believe they call it a factory. This is the center of all the damage inflicted upon our forces. So there's no doubt it's the key to the entire black hole invasion. Yes, but there's still so much we don't know. I've got a spy on the inside, so I'll let you know if I hear anything. In the meanwhile, let's launch some sorties and see the enemy's response. Yes, ma'am. All right, what are we looking at here? We got an airport. Okay, I like that. It's way earlier than the first game to give me an airport. We got buildings over here we can try to capture. We got a base there so we can get more units out on the board. We can try to capture this stuff. We're literally just chilling, right? They just said, let's launch and see what happens. So enemies are going to come from this side. And we have 3 guys that we can make over here. So let's put a dude in APC up. And then we'll call it a turn 1. That unit's ready, right? Open the factory gate. Yes, sir. Oh, they can produce enemies from the factory? I mean, that's no base, and yet I was like, oh, they also just put a mech guy out? Okay, hold on, I'll read the dialogue. That's no base, and yet an enemy unit just came out of it. What's going on? So that's it, I understand. What is it now? Is everything okay? No, it isn't, Max. Our army's not the only thing being attacked here. The enemy's been stealing weapons, money, and other materials, too. Somehow, they transport everything here to this factory. Then it all goes into that pipe and winds up somewhere else. Black hole goons are even more dangerous than originally thought. Don't worry. As long as we're in this together, there's no way we can lose. You're right, Andy. You made it this far. I know you'll emerge victorious. I know I'm going to go after this stuff, that's for sure. Drop. Need to figure out some more stuff. So recons will be good against those guys, but part of me just wants to spam more captures, get some more money early on. A lot of these missions, well, all of these missions today so far have been tutorial missions, but they've definitely been both faster paced and more trusting of me than Advance Wars 1 started. Like, throwing an airport at me this early, giving me no troops to start, and having me figure it out. I see what they're doing. It's like it's a sequel. I've got new intel troops. I don't know what that factory's made of, but I do know that we can't damage it with the weapons we have here. Are you serious? Well then, how are we going to put it out of business? That's the problem at hand. That long pipe is also made of the same impervious substance. But take a look over there. It looks like 2 separate pieces of pipe are connected there. Right. 2 pieces appear to be bolted together. Maybe medium tanks or bombers could blast that seam apart. Yep, and maybe by breaking the pipe, we can halt their troop production. First, we should gain control of that airport in the center of the map. That should give us an advantage. Next, we'll need to make good use of your CO powers. Just so you know, the power meter fills faster when you're attacked. It does build up for the attacker too, so firing first is never a mistake. Okay, now that that's clear, I'm using my CO power as often as I can. I can't wait to heal my units. Sure gonna be great. Can't quite get up there. So we just captured this. And then we start moving in this direction. Yeah, we're going to want to get those bases. So more infantry, more APC, more pass turn. Lord Flak, it appears the foe has discovered the pipe's weak point. Grr, that section may be weak, but still not easy to destroy. Even so, if they manage to damage the pipe and halt troop production, we're in deep trouble. Hit them now before they're ready. Smash them! Yes, sir. Oh yeah, he's definitely coming after me. They got movement. They're also getting shmoney. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Not good. I'll have to start taking that out next turn. Start moving my guys here. Actually, what I should do is I should drop him here, and then he can take that next turn, and that'll be fine. And then I'm gonna have another infantry going to here. So then with my last 5,000, they're just little weird spacemen, you know, as you do. I'll make a mech, and then I'll start doing something. I'll go here. Maybe something weird will happen. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a large tank, but I need money before I can get the large tank. So I got to get these buildings so I can get the bases to then get the money, right? Also, they're getting a lot of money up there. This little recon guy is gonna cause me some trouble. I was thinking I could guard him, right? I would have to put a mech out there to be able to pull that off. Lots of money for the large tank. Yep, they got artillery down here too now. But we'll be all right. Yeah, so let's go into here. Let's go this way. We can start trying to capture that. And I don't want to just make a bunch of APCs. You're Alfarius? Alright. Welcome in, Alfarius. I'll make a recon so I can drive over there. I want to leave this here so I can block off this airbase, so I can try to do something with it next turn. Oh, they got anti-air out there? Yeah, I knew you were attacking me. You're going to do a lot more work to me, though, than I'm going to wind up being able to do back to you, so that's a little frustrating. I'm not anti-air enough. Should have maybe drove up here and got those first, but I was too slow. I won't be able to capture this probably. 9,000. Small tank? Small tank, right? Small tank or just wait till I get a big tank? Or do I get an artillery and then hit their artillery? I can maybe pull that out. We'll do the small tank. It's fine. Get our recon over in that direction. We gotta start fighting all of their troops. So what we should do actually is we should check this guy so he can go in there. He can't quite get there, so we'll pull this guy forward. And we'll leave everything as it is. We'll lose our infantry guy. We won't be able to capture that base, and we'll have to figure out the enemies up there, which I should have parked something on that bridge. I should have thought a little bit more. Now I'm not going to be able to hold them off. Okay, that's fine. APC was here to guard the airport. Gotta start figuring this out, though. I'm not gonna be able to get in the range of anything. Could bring this tank, but that's not gonna do anything. I can start sacrificing these APCs. Is that worth it? There's only one mech unit there, so one of them should make it out. Buy time for my tanks to drive up. I have 10,000. These guys can go over mountains. So I can move here. I can also produce another tank. And yeah, why not? I'll just block them off. Well, again, they can go over mountains, but you know what I'm trying to say. Let's weaken this guy. You don't know what I'm trying to say? I'll iterate it better then. I'm gonna put these guys here that I got no more use for, in theory, to block off these guys, so I can get my tanks in a better position to fire on them. Lies. Then I'm gonna finish capturing this airport. Go over here next turn. I'll lose this APC, but that'll be alright. Kind of okay with that. Yeah, that's alright. I am an APC, how'd you know? Man, you're gonna treat me like that? Alright. Bye-bye, APC. Bye-bye, APC. Should be fine. Yeah, okay. It's gonna soak a lot of damage, actually. Sure. Okay, never mind. It's gonna soak a lot of damage, turns out. Well, fall back off this airport. And then what? We have to build something? What are we gonna build? Oh yeah, no, it's kind of killing it. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I even want to do, though. I think I got a lot of guys here. I'd be giving up this building, but it's not like I can capture it anyway. So what I should do, try to capture something on this line. Blow this guy up. Alright, let's think about this. So I got 2 tanks. I'd be leaving this open. But they don't have... They got this guy, but he can't get there to capture it. So I can wait. And then next turn, what can I build? I can build a copter. Yeah, I'm digging this a lot. I mean, this is the first mission here where I've actually had to think. The rest of it has been very, very, very tutorial. But I am digging it. Let me see. I don't want to walk into anybody's fire here. So the only thing I could really do is this. Where you're at in Peril World, make medicine for your pals for different elements. Okay. Different ailments, I guess is what you were trying to say. That makes more sense. What do I want to... When they're depressed, when there is a needle? Is this... Are you going to say something that's safe for work? I'm squinting at you. What do the devs mean by this? What could they have meant? You did. You did. You're right. Thank you. Taking a lot of fire from there, but I wanted to weaken these guys. I didn't think I would take that much damage, but it does make sense. That's about the size of what I thought the last one would do. This APC still has 10 health. I have 1200. I could put a mech unit out. The mech unit can't do anything. If I build a plane, they're just going to blow it up. So I might as well not do that. And then pass? I mean, if I built it, it was going to just get knocked out of the sky. Built it out of spite. Wasted 9,000. Oh, man. Okay. All right. We got cover, but that's not enough for anything. They're not going to control me. They're going to take my guy out. No, my guy! Okay. My brand! I think we leave this guy here so we can move this guy in and start doing stuff next turn. I think that's the move. And we finish capturing this so we can get more money. Awkward. Very awkward. Very, very awkward. Alright. We should worry about taking care of this side first. 50 damage. 25, 37. So these two would have to work together to take this tank out. And then my recon can go after some of these guys. APC's got a unit in it, right? I don't like having two of my guys take out one of their guys, but it is what it is. 18 and 21. So this guy is covering this tank. So I really... Part of me wants to do this. But if I do that, I'm going to get counterattacked by that guy. But I can't just, like, not do things. Let me see. Bring a... Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, this is the thing that we stole the plans for. Look at this guy. Neo Tank. New cannon. Move 6, Vision 1. Move 5, Vision 1. Okay. Big walking, was the Goliath in StarCraft? It's Goliath-esque. It's much fatter than a Goliath, but you know. Rockets would also be fine. Rockets would help. My life for hire. We saw foo. This is 8-bit. Yeah, it kind of is 8-bit EDF. I don't want this guy pushing forward. So I'm gonna block him. I understand that this guy can come get me, but he's only got 1 health, so I'm not super worried about it. Start putting dents into them so they can't capture this stuff. They'll take out my recon for sure. Next turn, it's aliens, you can feel it. I need to figure out... I need to get this off the map, so I'm hoping to do that next turn with this. Because then I can start building actual planes, but I need to worry about what's back there, so maybe it's time to bring a medium tank in? Maybe rockets are the way. Starting to get a little bit of money under my belt, but I would love to have these things captured so the enemy doesn't have them. Let's put a medium tank on the board. And then we can have it for something, and then we can let... Do we want to let this guy get the jump on us? I mean, if we go into here, we're going to do 44 to it, but we're going to get blasted by this guy. That's not good. We're going to lose this guy for sure, but like I said, I can bring the mech in and try to counterpunch. But then we get attacked by this guy if we don't do anything. We need to drive in. I'll take the offense. I'll lose the tank. Something needs to happen. They have more guys than me. Ooh, next turn, if we have more guys alive, we can use our power. Is it right to use it this turn? Damage 1? Probably not. Yeah, we can get more health on the recon guy if we use it. We'll use it. It's fine. Let's do it. I'll win for sure. Just get our HP up. I don't have any guys to really attack with. I mean, 1% turned into 2%. Ooh. 7%. 2%. You know what? This guy can't go over the mountains, so I might as well do 7% to this guy. It's better than just dying for no reason. Alright, good power. Running up the hill! Crushing stuff is whatever he said. It's brute force time. Oh no. He saw me using my power. And he remembered he has one too! Oh, okay, we knew this was gonna happen. Alright, that's fine. This is less fine. Much less fine. Alright, these guys are definitely dying. We knew that was going on too. Yeah, that's fine. Little guys. Maybe Andy's power did actually matter. I mean, hey, not bad. So, we can start doing all the things I said we were going to do, starting with 52% damage to this guy. We'll retreat with our tank, move over to the medium tank, move up, fire! Bam, bam! Still don't want to build. Let's see, I got 1,200. What can I put behind that guy? Anything useful? The Neo tank is crazy. I kind of want to build one, but I don't think I'll have enough time to actually accomplish that. I got to figure this out real quick. So I don't want them to have this. I can't get in range of that, though, so what do I need to do? 67, so that'll take that guy out. I could trade my recon unit here, but what would that actually accomplish? 23 here, does that actually do anything? This thing has 20 left on it to be captured. Can I back them up at all? I could build another tank. Does that mean anything? We'll do it, we'll do it. We'll get more units on the board. We need to keep the factories pumping guys out. I don't like that. I don't want them to have that, even if it means I get hit by this. Oh, they're starting to build tanks too, huh? Okay, okay. We're gonna sacrifice our recon. It only had 4 health left on it anyway, which means we'll be able to bring this medium tank down, take out this infantry. Fire on the APC, does that matter? Is this the move? Keep him off that building. Does that, again, does that do anything? Like, really? Not really. We got this guy over here. He could start making moves. Can at least go back there and accomplish something. Yeah, he's gonna hit my big tank for sure. It doesn't not hurt. We weren't going to capture any bases or anything like that. We still got the APC up there kind of blocking. Oh, they're taking all the stuff. Oh, they're almost taking my guys out. He was not going to take out my big tank. Woo! Alright. Goodbye. We're getting crushed, friends. Yep. Yep. I mean, 1 health left, right? What do we expect? Okay. Well. Medium tank. Fire. Get something off the board here. Little tank. I think doesn't have any ammo on it. 15. So I can build another medium tank next turn, or I can build rockets. Let me check his rockets. My 2 health tank isn't really going to do anything. My full health tank can do something. I need to get this guy out of here. Unfortunately, he's going to capture that for sure next turn. We can move 3, so we can attack him next turn. That'll be okay. Get more health on my tank. Or do I build another tank? That's a good question, me. I don't know. I got guys over here to deal with. How am I going to deal with them? Rockets feel correct. But that's a lot of money. I think next turn I just smash this and start building my air units, and then I figure this out later. This APC might be able to hold together for another turn. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you guys a tutorial of what not to do. You got it. I'll be able to build a bomber next turn. So part of me just wants to build a bomber, but this guy's still a problem. You know, all that being said, I think it'll be okay. We'll see. I need to start doing stuff over here, though, instead of the not doing stuff that I'm doing right now. I'll park him here. I'm gonna wait. I'll be alright. I'll be alright, maybe. I don't like all this stuff that he's getting, but, you know. Also, he definitely opened up the bridge that I was blocking. So he's about to bring more stuff down. And he's bringing all his guys over here because he knows what I'm planning. But that's alright. Anti-air, out of there. Missile range, tank. Hit the missiles. Okay, missiles only have 3 on them, so they won't blow up my bomber with only 3 attack, right? Right? Why even risk it? Why? Because I'm dying over on this side, right? Yeah, that's why. That's a good reason. Can't move into that guy's range. Let me check it one more time. Okay, I'm not in it where I'm at, so let's take this guy out. It said big tanks and bombers can get us there. So we should think about that. Maybe put another big tank on the board. Or a Neo tank. We could try it. We could see what it does. It's a new unit in this new video game. I wonder. It says move 6. So it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't really get in the range of anything. I think this is the best time to just build our bomber friends. We'll take some missiles, but we should be able to survive. We'll start creeping back this way. If all we need to do is bust up that pipe, then we can bust up that pipe. Ooh, it did a lot more than I thought it would at 3. At 100, it would have blew it up, though. I'm trying to win. I'm working on it. I built transports and tried to go to the cities, not quickly realizing the cities up there were just right there, and I should have gone and done that, but, you know. We're getting somewhere. We just need to blow up the pipe. We're all right. Yeah, we're just fine. So, let's use our power. I'll win for sure, ZX. You see, Andy said it. If Andy said it, then it must be true. This is a long journey. Yeah, so this guy can come up here and take this out. This guy can come up here. We can do damage to that tank. Does that matter? Oh, this song kind of kicks ass, actually. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna have to listen to the soundtrack for Advance Wars 2 after this. That is what Sun Tzu said. You're right. You read that book too? Die, tank! Capture! It's fine. Get ourselves an infantry, get ourselves a recon. Do something with this guy. Anti-air is going to be tough for my infantry guys to fight, so I might as well put some damage into it. The art of war? Is that what you're calling it? That's what they say. Returning the tide. Anti-air gun? I got real nervous. I thought he was driving right up to my... I thought my bomber was done. Oh, you got it. I was hoping to ambush him from the trees, but he just came in right here to fight me, huh? Also, he's close to using his power again. Okay, we have to go where this tank is. Take this guy out. No anti-air guns around my air, please. Don't do that. I would appreciate if you don't do that. Get him! Oh, get got a little bit. But you know. Finish capturing this. A little bit more of a bank account. Yeah, joint's fine. 95 damage. It's got 4 left. We can get it next turn. So let's put up a fight here. Start pushing out. Attacking these guys. He brought all his guys to the one side of the map, but I was on the other side of the map. I mean, is this recon really going to do anything to this guy? 4%? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not sure what to put here, really. That's what he said. That's his famous thing. That's what he said. You don't remember? I'm just going to throw this tank into the wind. Nah, that's stupid. I'll just throw it here. Weight is fine. End is fine. Yeah, use your CO power. Doesn't bother me. You can't even take out infantry units? What are you, stupid? Now wait a minute, hold on. Okay. It's like you heard me. Do it up, get that Mickey D's. I don't care how many units this factory produces, I'm gonna take them all out. And I'm gonna start. Is that a big tank can do it? Am I wasting my bomber if I do this, or is this literally the end of the map? Okay, we did it. There'll be no more units coming from that factory. Oh, no! Give it up, Flak, you lose. What do you mean he loses? He still has like double my army on the other side of the... Well, you know, he lose. My invasion of Orange Star may have failed, but I'm not alone. There are other Black Hole COs with more armies. What are you saying? Are Yellow Comet and Blue Moon under attack? Ha! You'll find out soon enough. That'll be coming for you next. I'm gone. Hey, we're not done with you. He got away again. We can't ignore his warning, can we? We gotta contact the other armies. Yes, you're right. Let's ready reinforcements. In truth, though, our own Orange Star army is in pretty ragged shape. Yeah, you've been watching that too, Nell? If that battle got on much longer, materials and morale might have dropped to dangerous levels. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all your aid. Nice work. It's all due to your instruction, Nell. Nope, it was all of you. You made the decisions and performed the deeds. Come on, let's hurry and check out the other countries. Yeah, let's get busy and drive those black hole thugs off the planet. Well, you might be right. This might be EDF, Anime Ghost. You said it. We'll knock the stuffing out of them, then head home for a victory feast.
Mission complete.
The voiceover reminds me of Cold Sep. Also, I only got a rank. Damn. We didn't keep the Shranks alive. Yeezaw! Woohoo! Yeezaw woo! I beat the bad guys. Got the points. Got the win. Wipe them out. Blue Moon. Hey, I remember you. This is terrible. Is he talking about my performance on the last map? Tell you what, I'm going to make sure I have a save. Grit! Oh, I remember Grit. Where are you? You helped me out so much in the last fight, buddy. He's also right here. What is it, Olaf? An attack? Black Hole's launched an attack. Black Hole? That name sounds kind of familiar. Where are they from again? Fool. They're the same group that tore up Blue Moon in the past. Typing on this thing sucks. You're good. We must attack and drive them from Blue Moon borders. Good gracious. I don't see what all the fuss is about. It's just dirt, trees, and stuff. It's not like we're losing it. We are losing it, you fool. This type of impertinence that has our army. Reporting for duty, sir. And who are you supposed to be? Collins, sir. My post in the headquarters begins today. Aha, the new CO. Good. You will watch, listen, and learn. Your training starts now. Sir, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Howdy, son. Sir! Whoa now, relax a bit. No sense getting all worked up. Take things nice and easy and you'll be alright. Sir, yes, sir. Nice and easy, sir. Alright. Man is a disgrace. You will not follow his example. Now let's move out. Everyone, follow my lead. Yes, sir. You too, Grit. Right behind you, sir. Oh, man. Father, come quickly. Everyone's here. Ah, Sonia, what good timing. I can't seem to find my other sock. How many times must I tell you, Father? They're in the there's no time for socks. An emergency bulletin just arrived. Unidentified troops have been sighted all across War's World. I'd say that 5 times fast. What? Put all our forces into alert. They must be ready to move on a moment's notice. Yes, sir. Sonia, is there anything else? Well, at this point, we don't know whose troops they are. However, we must consider the possibility that they're hostile forces. Yes, we must consider that. Sensei, when did you arrive? Why? Can't an old man drop in and check up on a former student, Conbay? Doesn't sound like we'll have time for tea and small talk, though. Does this mean we can count on your assistance, Sensei? Father controls the land, I gather the intel, and Sensei rules the sky. Between the 3 of us, we should be able to react to anything that arises. Preparations complete, Commander. Yellow Comet Army is moving out. Listen to me. We march to war, and we shall not be defeated. She wanted to say aliens. Save current data? Yes. Thanks, Nell. Save complete. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do we get to... I'm saving again in my super secret backup. Do we get to play as them? If I... Oh my god. Okay. Advance Wars 1 was pretty good. I'm gonna tell you all right now. This is the better video game. For real, for real? Look at this! This is sweet! And also, a perfect place to end part 1. We'll come back with part 2 next time. We'll play more Advance Wars. We'll continue, and we'll try out some of these new COs. I'm genuinely very excited, so thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. Let me know how you feel about Advance Wars 2. And until next time, see ya. Bye-bye.